Well, hello. All right, we are live. Sorry, forgot I did live. So, hello everybody. Happy Halloween to you. Kind of got my pirate's outfit on. You know, being a sailor and all that. I figured why not go with that. So, have a few going to a viewer's party tonight. He's having one in Dallas and meeting up some friends after that. So, how's everybody doing? So, I'm here until now, I guess Monday, and then I'm gone. So Monday morning, I'm flying up to Vancouver. Then I actually gotta change planes and head over to Comox. What's up, George? How you doing? Arr, yeah. I need an eye patch or something. So yeah, happy Halloween to you. Uh, yeah, nice makeup. Yeah, well, I get to do a little eyeliner stuff, but it looked kind of cheesy. I don't know, whatever. But what's up, guys? How you doing? Howdy from Texas. All right. Nice to see everybody logging in there. It's Johnny Depp. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I've got this resolution turned on. I can probably up the resolution now that I've got a better video. Let me try to do that real quick here. Output. It's actually pretty good already. I think it's okay. We'll just leave it as is. Maybe it's just my thing. So, hello from Kansas. What's going on, guys? Johnny Depp. Yeah. You know, he makes a pretty good pirate, I gotta say. I need to watch that movie and get in character for tonight. So. But here, just kind of enjoying the holiday weekend here, and then Monday morning I fly to Vancouver, and I got to change planes and fly to Comox. It's only about a 30-minute flight from Vancouver, because that's where the boat is. And then, so then Monday, get there that night. There's a viewer is going to be sailing with us for the first few legs, Serge. I don't know if he's on here or not. What's up, guys? Slick, how you doing? See, what's up, William? How you doing? Donna, Kim, how you doing, everybody? And then, so then Tuesday, we're actually going to meet with a sail manufacturer Tuesday morning. The sail manufacturer is, I should have had this up. Let me look it up real quick. Sorry, I should have had this out. The sail manufacturer is they're going to make us a spinnaker. Probably an asymmetrical spinnaker is what I'd prefer to have for it. But he's with, let's see here. What company is that? With come on, Precision Sails Aloft. So hang on one second. Hey. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. Hello from Australia. All right. Sorry about that. So then he's going to become sailing with us for the first couple weeks, and we're meeting with a sail manufacturer for Precision Sails. He is going to build us a new asymmetrical spinnaker, and then we are going to have so the people who did all the work on the boat, they're going to be there Tuesday also to go over the whole thing. It just had another survey. My new videos be rated R. Yeah, let me tell you, that's funny. So we just had a new survey on Thursday, so it went really well. So there you go. Yeah, costume is me for sure. Yeah, there you go. The boys are good. Come here, boys. Come here. Hey, come here. This is good. Come here, buddy. Here is Goose. Come on. You can say hi. Hey, what's up? So yeah, they're good. Oh, is Norm on here? Hey, good to see him. Vicky's toe is doing okay. She actually, he thinks maybe she broke it or banged it really bad. She was walking up the stairs and there was a dog sleeping on the stairs and she stepped on it and then tried to avoid it and what happened. But she's okay. She's okay. Who's this guy and what has he done with Bob? I know. I've Shanghaied him and he's down below, right? So yeah. Hey, Michelle, what's going on? How you doing? Where are the girls, man? You're a little behind on this, Steven. That girls haven't been sailing with me for 2 or 3 months now. There's a new girl joining. She gets to the boat on Thursday of next week. So, hey, Bob and Deb, how you doing? Who did your eye makeup? I did it, actually. Yeah, I don't know. I just went and bought one of those things and black fingernail polish, whatever. So, but hello, Charlie in Louisiana. Was that so I want to thank a few people that actually ended up donating down. You know, a lot of people donated to help out Puerto Rico, and they sent stuff down there. I don't have a list of everybody's name because some people just didn't put names on there, but it was Jerry, Jimmy, Zane, Gar, all you guys, thanks for sending stuff down to Puerto Rico. And it's been used in their neighborhood quite a bit already. So thank you so much for helping those guys out down there. And if you haven't and you still want to help out, you can go to sailingdoodles.com. There's a tab that says Help Puerto Rico, and it gives you information on how you can send stuff directly to people that need it down there in Puerto Rico. They still haven't had it. It's been 37 days now without electricity. For that neighborhood at least. There's a lot of places that haven't done it, and there's the supermarkets and everything are still bare, so it really helps them. It takes them about a week to 10 days to get stuff by mailing it down there. I mean, I think it goes a little faster if you do priority. That's pretty expensive, so there you go. Thumbs up for the costume. Yeah, hey guys, if you haven't clicked like, please do click like. Happy Halloween to you. Cheers to you. There you go. There you go. Yeah, it was one of those. I think it was only like $19 the hat was, so but not too bad. And of course, I got a little fake pistol and a sword. Yeah, so the first sword I bought on Amazon. It was only like $15 or something, and they sent it though, and it was an actual metal sword, like a stainless steel sword. I'm like, well, I can't carry that around, so there you go. You need the girls now for your sexy pirate costume party. I know what you mean. There'll be some sexy girls there at the party later on. I'm not taking videos of that though, so sorry guys. Hey Ben, how you doing? Yeah, there's a lot. So Ben is actually interested in joining us on the boat. I got an email. I think I've got you on the list there. I think I sent you an email, Ben, but I don't know if I need to send another one. I'll get back to you there. You think there's a lot of solar panels missing in Puerto Rico? Yeah, probably so. And there's Thad too. He's going to be coming down for a long time. He's going to be doing. Thad is signed up for the leg from Cabo to French Polynesia, the Marquises. And then I think he's signed up for one other leg there too. So, and you guys, if you want to come sail with us, you can. Just go to sailingdoodles.com. There's a tab that says Sail With Us, and it's got the whole schedule there, and we're just doing like a cost sharing thing. We'll be staying in marinas as much as we can. I should rephrase that. When it suits us, when we were sailing on the Ruff Seas, we never stayed in marinas just because we couldn't afford it. On this boat, if we get into Cabo and want us to hang out in the city for Cabo for a few days, we will. But kind of what we're planning on doing is when we're down in Cabo, we'll be based in Cabo, and we'll go out and do like week-long sails, come back, hang out in Cabo for 5 days, kind of do that kind of stuff like that. So birds are a pain in the butt to sail with. I've heard that. I don't know. But Cabo's Marquises, some time in Cabo. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so yeah, it's going to be, we're estimating about 16 days across from Cabo to the Marquises. Hopefully, I guess it could be plus or minus. It's more likely going to be right around 16 days, I think. And that's like at 6 knots. Because it's like 2,300 miles or something. Originally, when the first little thing I had listed was actually off by a little bit. I think I had it as 1,800 miles, but it's like 2,300 miles. So, and a lot of people are asking... okay, Ben, I'll check for it. A lot of people are asking, why am I not going down to Panama and then Galapagos? Well, it adds like 1,000 miles to the trip, so I'm not going to do that. When are you leaving for Vancouver? Heading down there on Monday. Heading up there on Monday. So it's actually the boat's in Comox, which is about 80, 90 miles northwest of Vancouver. So I get to Vancouver, then I jump a plane and head over to Comox. And then we get on the boat that night. Probably going to set sail on, I'm hoping Wednesday, head down to the Vancouver area. We got to work a few things out now because I was going to pick up Laura in Bellingham on Thursday. But now they want to get the rigging checked out, which is good. But that's going to throw a monkey wrench in our plans as far as where. So we'll have to do some figuring out on that. So. What does a pirate say when he steps on a Lego? Arr, yeah. Can't wait to get back on the water. Yeah, me too. It'll be exciting. So we'll be on the water in like 4 days. So, I mean, the next video that comes out either Thursday or Friday of next week will be us on the new boat. So, a lot of the sailing channels are 6 months or so ahead. We're literally, like, I haven't even started filming for next week's video, and I won't until Monday. I'll be kind of filming the arrival and getting to the boat, and I'll film a tour of the boat, and then we'll film them measuring for the sails and going over the boat and what all was done. It was amazing how much they did. They did all new electrical system. They overhauled the engines, and all the rigging and the sails are only 3 years old and everything. So it's pretty nice. You've been thinking hanging out for a little bit longer once you get the Marquises since I'll be down there. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if you're gonna, you know, hey, if you're gonna go all that way, why not hang out in the Marquises for? And it's a beautiful place, so sure, absolutely. Should be a good time. But yeah, so that's what. So guys, yeah, if you want to sail with us, just go to sailingdoodles.com. There's a tab that says sail with us, and it gives you the schedule and the cost sharing and all that, and where we're going to be. And if you want to do that, it also gives you how to contact us. And so what we're going to do is just 25% down, and then the balance before you arrive. I should keep this look and sail around like this. I like it. I do that. It's a lot. Maybe back in the 1700s, this was like a nice hat to keep rain off your head and all that stuff. But now they have Gore-Tex and all that stuff. So there you go. Kids couldn't get into the pirate movies because it was rated R. Oh my gosh, I should have known all these pirate jokes would be coming along. Most of them are pretty cheesy. Little pig, search for Quindon. You won't be disappointed. Okay, sorry. Did you see those girls who got stuck at sea sailing to Tahiti? Yes, I did. That was ridiculous. The more I read about it, I think they were just totally inexperienced. And just they were prepared, but in the completely wrong ways. I mean, that's what I think they said that. Hey, whole shot, thanks so much, man. How long will you be in San Diego? We'll have to meet and greet there. Yeah, I'll be in San Diego for 3 weeks, man. So we'll definitely meet up, buddy, for sure. We'll do a meet and greet there for sure. But yeah, those girls. Oh my gosh. I mean, I think they were doing it. I mean, either they're just idiots, or I mean, you know me, guys. I don't like to talk bad about sailing channels and stuff like that. But either they were just had no idea what they're doing, or they're doing it for publicity. My initial thing is I thought they were doing it for publicity. Just because, okay, they had 9 months worth of food. They had 2 water makers. They had a 50-foot boat. They had all these things, and they didn't bother to get an EPIRB or a PLB or a Garmin Spot for $100. Any one of those things would have saved them. And they didn't have any of that. I mean, who goes on a trans-Pacific sail without at least one of those things? I mean, we're going to have an EPIRB, a PLB, an InReach. We're going to have like 4 different ways to communicate while we're out there. It's pretty amazing to me. So either they were doing it for the attention, they kind of planned to get lost. But then they said, I think in their first interview, they said that they got really heavy rain and their cockpit flooded. Okay, I see how your drains can get clogged. I see how that can happen. But they said the water level got so high in the cockpit that it shorted out their starter button for the motor. So nobody was in the cockpit when it was raining that hard checking out the water issue? Okay, maybe. It shorted out. It shorted out that switch. Okay, pull the switch apart, hot wire it. Connect 2 wires together. It's not that hard. Or, okay, fine. If your motor's not working, and then they said their spreader broke. I'm sorry, I can rig a new spreader out of a freaking, I can pull up a floorboard. I don't care. I'm rigging a new spreader. I don't know. It's just a little weird to me. Did you get to use those full face snorkels masks on the last sales? No, not on the last sales. They're going to be on this next sale though. We're actually trying to talk to a scuba company, Cressy. Hey guys, if you want to help us out, send an email to Cressy's marketing department saying, hey, hook the Sailing Doodles up. I've been trying to talk with them. I filled an application to get a sponsorship from them, and we'd like to get all kinds of scuba gear on board and then a compressor and everything so that we can be doing scuba and all that. Because Laura is a very experienced scuba diver. That's one thing I'm excited about the videos too, is because she's a very athletic girl, and she's a very good swimmer, very good snorkeler, very good scuba diver. So I think we're going to get a lot of good underwater content for you guys. So. They sharded, yeah, exactly. They could have made it. Yeah, sorry. I guess I'm a little ahead on the stuff here, but yeah, they said sharks attacks the boats too. I know. Originally they said tiger sharks, I think, right? And then they changed it to whale sharks or something. I don't know. So I don't know, but anyway, it's a bit crazy there, but yeah. So I'm happy. So the guys that haven't seen her, here is, let me put it up. This is Laura. There you go. That's Laura. She has some sailing experience. She's worked on boats. That's when we met in St. Thomas. So if you want to go back to episode 24, starting about the 10.5 minute mark, she is in that. And that is the new boat. It's 50-foot Beneteau Oceanus. It's been completely refit. So it's a pretty good boat. So I'm excited about both of them. So what weather am I expecting? It's been a couple days since I looked. But last I looked, there's a high pressure moving in on Monday, kind of just off the west coast, which would be great because then you get that, it's perfect. If that high pressure stays there for a week or something, that'd be awesome. So there you go. The full face snorkels don't let you equalize. Yeah, I've heard that. So it's hard going down. I can actually equalize without having to hold my nose. I don't know. I don't know how I can. I don't know how I do it. I just can. I can just do it. So yeah, that is a problem, and I think the full face things is, they put a lot of pressure on your face when you go down too. So, better not challenge her to an arm wrestle. I know she's buff, man. She's buff. That's a good thing. I mean, that's that's yeah. I'm not gonna get into it. She's buff, so that's good. So, you saw her Instagram picture said she'd be sailing for 2 months. Yeah, that was the original plan. I think she's going to be sailing longer, but we'll see how it goes. And she's a nurse, yeah. Does the new boat have good foul weather gear? Are you talking about like clothing and such? I actually just bought a bunch of it a couple of days ago. It's expensive. That stuff's expensive. But I bought like 2 suits of it, so I look like Johnny Depp. There you go. I need the longer hair though. Why did you go back from a cat to a monohull? Honestly, it just how things worked out. It wasn't a conscious choice to go either way. I probably would have gone with a monohull anyway, just because that's all I could afford. There's both pluses and minuses to both a bit of monohull and a whatever. So, and a cap. So, yeah, the full faces are more for surface snorkeling and going down a little bit. So yeah, absolutely. The clothing, yeah, I bought some. So I bought some Columbia, rain gear. I mean, because that's the cheapest brand. I mean, I bought some Marmot too, and I got like maybe one North Face jacket. But I mean, it was I spent $400 or $500 on all that stuff, and that's expensive. But I mean, you need it, gonna be out there. So, but it's just one of the things you have to have on a boat. It's another expense you gotta have. I never had it on my old boat. There was times when I wish I had a nice rain jacket because it was getting rained on out there, but wasn't too bad. I mean, when you're in the Caribbean, even if it's raining, it's not hot. I mean, not cold. The Bahamas can get a little cold, but it's not too bad. But are the dogs going? They're not going to do the Vancouver part. I'm going to try to pick them up. I'm probably going to fly back here for like one night, pick the dogs up and fly back to San Francisco with them. Then the dogs will be on the trip from San Francisco down to Cabo. And then in March, right before we head across the Pacific, I'll bring the dogs back here because I'm not going to go across the Pacific with them. That's just that's a long time for them to be at sea, and they don't. It's hard to do it to them. So, meet and greet in San Diego. Yeah, we're gonna be doing one. Do you think you could buy this boat? I'd love to. It's probably a little out of my price range. I haven't actually seen it yet in person. I'll see it Monday. It's a little bit out of my price range. It just had a survey last week, and the survey estimate of its value was pretty high. It's way more than I can afford. So we'll see how it goes, though. Yeah. Does Laura have any social media? Yeah, so you can check out her social media. It's at FML Laura on Instagram. So yeah, you can check her out there. I think she has a Facebook account too, but I'm not sure what she's doing with that. But her Instagram is public, so you can check her out there. So, will this be the first time West Coast sailing? I've sailed a little bit on the West Coast other than this. But not a whole lot. Just a couple times. So I'm looking forward to it. From everything I've heard, it's the first month it's going to be the hardest until we get south of San Francisco, or maybe 2 weeks anyway. Once we get to San Francisco and south, it should be okay. And we're heading to the boat Monday, so I'm excited about it. But yeah, it's so as far as the rigging's new, the rigging and the sails are only 3 years old, I think. The motor was overhauled like 2 years ago. all new batteries, all new electrical system, all new electronics and navigation equipment. It's all new SIMRAD. Like I think it's an NSS something. I gotta look it up, but it's nice stuff. So if there are any problems with the boat on the route, is the cost on you or the charter company to pay for? A little bit of both. If it's something major, okay. If it's a problem caused by my negligence or something like that, that's on me, obviously. If it's just a act of God type thing, then the company pays for it. If it's just routine maintenance, then that's part of the shared costs of everybody that's sailing. Oil changes and marina fees and pump outs and fuel and all that. That's going to be part of the shared costs of all of us. So, and food and all that. So, yeah, I know Laura has 400 more followers on Instagram since my. Yeah, I know it's crazy. Well, she was kind of not doing her Instagram. Just she wasn't like putting hashtags on her Instagram. So that's one thing I talked to her about, and she started to do that. So that helps out a lot too. But she's a beautiful girl and she posts a lot on there. I was kind of surprised she had as few followers she did, but it was because she wasn't using hashtags, what you have to do on Instagram though. So you just watch the YouTube and across the island, a 50-foot monohull, and it seems rough for passengers, especially on the inside cabin. Across the Atlantic, where were they crossing the Atlantic? I'd like to know that. But the thing is, where we're going, the route we're taking is, and the time of year we're going should be pretty pleasant weather the whole time. So, foul weather gear is critical. Yeah, I have some. So, not my business, but are you and Laura seeing each other? She looks like a great gal. There's no expectations there. I mean, we hit it off pretty well when we met. We're both excited to see each other. So we're just gonna see how that goes. So, but there's nothing official and there's no expectations. So. Next weekend storm might be rolling through the northwest. Okay, I haven't looked that far ahead. I know there's a high pressure moving in like right about this weekend, which would be nice. That at this time of year, if we got to wait for a weather window, we have to wait for a weather window. That's just the way it goes. So, have I met both the owners of the boat? Yes, I have. I met with one of the owners on Monday, and then I met with him and the other owner on Thursday. Both good guys. We just sat around drinking scotch and smoking cigars. So. I'm not a cigar smoker. They smoke cigars. I didn't. I'm not a smoker. But good guys, though. Really good guys. And some of the scotch, oh my gosh. Like, it was like I've never had. I used to be a scotch guy. I'm more of a bourbon guy now. And I really don't drink a whole lot of hard liquor. But when I do, it's normally a bourbon. And but man, some of these scotches we were drinking, oh, it was so good. Do you have equipped the boat with spare parts, or do you come ready to go? I don't know all that, and neither really does the owner on that. As far as it's been, okay, so they've had 2 surveys in the last year. What they did for the first survey is they got a survey, handed it to the boatyard, and said, do everything on this survey, and while you're at it, check everything else out. If it needs it, get it done. So they did that, and they just did another survey last week, and the survey was super clean, cleanest survey I've ever seen, even on a new boat. As far as spares and all that, neither one of them has been to the boat since, there was 3 owners in the boat and one of them passed away. But the one that passed away was the guy that primarily took care of it and did everything for it. So, we don't really know what all's on board. So when we get there, I'll check it out. If we need spares, I will definitely be getting spares. So. They went across the Atlantic from Tortola to the Mediterranean. Okay. Well, depends on what time of year. Now you're kind of going against everything that way, so that's a tough way to go. I'll bring you some tools to keep on the boat when you get sand. Hey, that'd be awesome. That's one thing I got to see what kind of tools and stuff are on there too. I don't know. Did you get the story behind the boat's name? Oh gosh, we talked about it. I think it was the other. It was the original owner that named it, or the guy that passed away. I'd have to ask again. I don't remember. We had been drinking scotch by that point, so. Let's see here. Okay. Oh yeah, I guess. Oh, so yeah. Hey Kelly, say hi to Megan for me too. So there you go. The cooktop was on something so it swayed with the boat but stayed flat, and they strapped themselves to it at night. Oh, man. That sounds like a bad time. Don't forget some RTV. What is RTV? I don't know what that is. I have like a bad lighting going on here now. Did you paint your own fingernails? I did, Robert. I did. You know, I'm not a professional. I don't know. Have you prepared for real pirates? Really don't have to worry about pirates. Sorry, let me get out of the way of this bad lighting here. I don't know if that's gonna help or not. You know, really don't have to worry about that for a while. You know, don't have to worry about real piracy until maybe parts of Indonesia. But you know, just be smart about it is the key. Is just be smart about where you go mostly. So, hashtag HTTR. I don't know what that means. What would be a deterrent from going from sailing to a yacht? What would be a deterrent from going from sailing to a yacht? So you're saying why would you go from a sailboat to a motor yacht? Well, why would you not want to do that? I mean that's totally up to you. Obviously, motor yachts are a lot more expensive to operate, a lot more expensive. But there's more space and you're faster. So I mean, really, you know. But then you got to stay closer to shore. Not closer, but your legs are shorter because you gotta, you know, maybe you only get a couple thousand nautical miles range or something like that. I don't know. That's totally up to you. I mean, heck, yeah. I mean, if I was a multi-millionaire, I don't know. I'd probably have just a really nice sailing yacht that has a good motor. You know, I don't know. Did I get a new computer? Yes, I did. I ended up getting an MSI. You know, I wanted to get an Apple, but the exact same computer, as far as outfitted, like all that stuff, would be like $2,000 more. So. Hey, Robert, thank you so much, man. You just sent me a PayPal. You're awesome, buddy. Cheers to you. Room temperature I don't know what that means. Room temperature vulcanization. Okay. Huh. Oh, is that like a sealant type thing? Spare engine water. Yeah, oh yeah, I'll make sure we'll have all the extra filters and pumps and all that stuff. Yeah, we'll make sure we have all that. What's up, Jeff? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Yeah, but I mean, I'll make sure we have all those kind of spares and more. We'll probably stock up for, you know, several years worth because it's cheaper to get that stuff, a lot of the parts and stuff here, instead of, you know, once we get over there. Hail to the Redskins, beat Dallas. Man, I'm going to block you. No, I can't, actually. Yeah. MSI makes good computers. Yeah, everybody's trying to tell me to go with Apple, but I'm sorry, man. I mean, like, I got a quad-core i7, you know, at 2.8 gigahertz that's capable of doing like 3.4 or whatever, and 16 gigs of RAM that's upgradable to 832, and I got, you know, a 256 gig solid-state drive and a 1 terabyte whatever drive and all the, you know, in a you know, whatever graphics card. It's a NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1060. I don't know. That same thing, if it was Apple, would be about $2,000 more, so I couldn't do it. Why can't you get better than 720p on this video? That's my settings that I have right now. I normally keep it at that because I'm not normally in a place where I have such good Wi-Fi. So that's why I do that. Sorry. You know, I could change it over now. I don't know if I can change it right now, but I don't know. We'll see. Story in the last week about a couple of dog rescues. Yeah, we just talked about that. Yes, they should. They didn't even need a set. You were saying, should they have had a sat phone? Sure. They should have had an ePerb or a PLB or a Garmin Spot or a Garmin InReach, something. You know, that's ridiculous that they did not have that. Totally ridiculous they didn't have that. I don't understand why they wouldn't. What's up, Buccaneer? Where in Hawaii are you going? Big Island? No, I'm not going to Hawaii. It'd be nice, but it's out of the way. So there you go. Hey, what's up, Cloyd? Yeah, Captain Bob. There you go. Hey, there you go. Don't drink the Apple Kool-Aid. I know, man. People are rabid about Apple. Once they go Apple, man, they're freaks about it. How much did the laptop cost? This one was about $1,700. And it's 15.6 whatever HD. You know, it's a gaming laptop. And so it's VR ready or whatever. It's a gaming laptop. But I mean, the same laptop in Apple would have been over $3,000, so couldn't do it. Is the diet compressor you're trying to get a sponsor to gas, electric, or engine driven? Well, I don't know if they make compressors. I mean, but I'm trying to get the dive equipment, like, the BCUs and the tanks and all that stuff. I mean, because all that stuff's $1,000 or more, and a dive computer and all that. It'd be nice if we had a couple on board. And of course, I mean, a good, like, so, like, we did that snorkel thing sale, and they sold like 200 units because we did that video, or more, I think. Actually, they sold 200 units in the first month because we did that video. So I mean, it does work, and it's nice. It helps us because we get cool stuff and they get exposure. So it's a win-win for everybody. Will you stop at Bora Bora? Absolutely. You watched the interview with the two of the rescue peoples. They seemed a bit loopy. I wouldn't get on a boat with them. Neither would I, honestly. So, does being a yacht master do for you? Is it difficult to get certified? It's no. I mean, you got to meet certain requirements. I think you have to be a yacht master offshore. You got to have like 3,000 sea miles and 50 days at sea or something. And there's a few other things, but that's not hard to get. And no, it's not real hard. I mean, there's some studying you have to do. There is. You got to take some tests, but they're not too bad. And it basically allows you to, you want to charter a boat anywhere in the world, you can do that now and just say, here's my yacht master license. They don't ask any questions or certificate. I mean, and it could help with jobs and all that. If you want to get a job sailing out of the BVI or something, you got that. There you go. It's a lot easier to do that. How old is Laura? She's in her 30s. If she wants to tell you her specific age, I'll let her do that at some point. Am I going to keep this nail polish till it wears off? No, I'll take it off tomorrow. So, an alternative to a full scuba thing is a hookah rig. Yeah, I know, but we'd like to get a full scuba thing. So, hello, are you in the cold country yet? No, leave on Monday. What's up, nice guy? How you doing? And guys, if you haven't clicked like, please do. It really helps. There's over 300 watching. If you click like, it just really helps out get better stuff on YouTube. And so, by the way, if you're actually watching one of my videos, please click like on that too. It really helps out. That's kind of how, that's one of the things in the algorithm that YouTube does is the number of likes and the number of comments and, how many people watch it, how long you watch it and stuff like that. So it really helps. Is it easier than getting your instrument rating? Yeah, it is. A yacht master license? Yeah, it's easier to get your instrument rating just because, getting your instrument rating, I mean, you got to study for that test, and it's not an easy test, and then you got to do a practical exam and all that, and there are tests, but it's not as hard, and, it's shorter time. It only takes, it took me, a week, so you need a parrot on my shoulder and an eye patch. There you go. So yeah, please click like, it really helps, so, thank you so much, guys. So are you going to get scuba certified now? Yeah, that's the point. That's the plan. I'll probably have to do it. And what's up, Joe? And I'll probably have to wait till I get to Mexico for that, though. I don't have time to do it here in the States. So when we get to Mexico, I'll get it done there. I mean, do a 3-day course or whatever it is, 3 or 4 day course, whatever it is, and get that done. So this is great work. Thanks, sir. Pilot Chris. Thanks so much, man. What kind of plane do you fly? I haven't flown in 2 years now. It's crazy. So hashtags there are no expectations with Laura. There you go. That's kind of a weird thing to have to explain, but I'm real excited about her though. I think she's going to be great for the channel. I think she's beautiful. She's got a really outgoing personality. She's a lot of fun. I think you guys will enjoy just kind of getting to know her. I think you guys will enjoy that. And then, she's athletic, she does, she's good scuba diving and all that. She's a really good swimmer and all that. So I think you guys like some of the footage we get there. You need a stuffed, yeah, see, I need a stuffed parrot for my shoulder. Absolutely. I thought about getting one, honestly, but did you learn anything you weren't aware of during the Yacht Master Certificate? Yeah, a lot of the, collision reg stuff. I know the basic stuff, but as far as like the more advanced stuff, like the technical stuff, but a lot of that stuff you'll never actually use. So stand up and show the costume. All right, well, I got this thing here, and I've actually got this full, hang on, I'm gonna see if this is on. There we go. All right, I actually got this jacket too, so there you go. Here is the full costume. Oh, and I got boots. A little hot in here. It's cold here in Dallas, though, so. So there you go. Swashbuckle, yeah. Any chance of me stopping around the West Coast? Yeah, we'll be stopping for sure on our way down the West Coast. So there you go. Former Baron operator sold it so you could buy a sailboat. Probably a good idea. I don't know, man. Those Barons are nice. Barons are nice airplanes. I've flown them several times. They're expensive though. Fun airplanes though. They could have thought of the cork, write a message. What? Thank you, Donna. She says cool costume. Appreciate that. Am I going to Fantasy Fest? No, I wish I was. Not going there. So stop in Oceanside Harbor before you get to San Diego. Where is that? Maybe so. We'll check it out. Yeah, it's a puffy shirt. I thought about getting like the whole Seinfeld puffy shirt, but you know, hey, I don't know. Am I going to a party later? Yeah, I'm actually going to. So Candy and Brian are viewers. They're patrons actually, and they live here in Dallas. So I'm going to go to their party tonight, and then I'm actually going to meet up with. So I'm going to go. I'll start off there, and then after that party, I'm going to go out later with friends and all that. I mean, they are my friends too, but I'm going to their party, and then there you go. What is up? Oh, yeah, Island Spirit 35. There you go. Island Spirit catamarans, good boats. What is up with Puerto Rico and your boat? My boat. I gave it away. It had a broken mast, so the rigging was all broken mast, broken rigging, very substantial damage to the hull and the deck, fiberglass, and then who knows what else is wrong with it. So I literally gave it away. It would have cost $20,000 to fix. Maybe it'd be worth $25,000 if I did that. But by the time I got it done and spent all that money and then sat on it for 6 months to a year, and marina fees and all that, it just would have been a pain in the ass. So I didn't do it. So I just gave it away. I had already agreed. This sun is killing me here. I had already agreed to actually give it away to this guy. He's a viewer that contacted me, and then I had a couple people actually offer me money for it, but I couldn't. I didn't want to back out on the guy, so I let him keep it. What episode is Laura in? She's in episode 24, starting in about 10.5 minutes. She's in like 2 different scenes at that point. She's like, we make it to the regatta. And then I think we break to us on land. I get my mustache shaved off. Thankfully, I got my mustache shaved off, so she was able to see me without a mustache. And then I met her, and then we met her again and did some more filming there. So if you go back to episode 24, you can check that out. So at about 10.5 minute mark. Fantasy Fest was a washout tonight. You have traffic storms, 50 miles an hour winds. Oh no, that's poor time. Richard, thank you so much, man. Appreciate you. Richard Mulhot, thank you so much. That really helps out. You're awesome. So that sucks about Fantasy Fest. I really wish I hadn't planned on going if this hadn't all happened. But hey, I got lots of friends down there. It'd been cool to see. So well, but next year, hopefully. And actually, I don't want to discuss it just yet, because I don't really. I mean, I think it's an amazing idea. But I've been talking to the owners of this boat, who are the owners of the Island Spirit Manufacturing Company, and we got some good plans for the future, possibly, that I think would be really cool. We'll kind of put more pen to paper on that, and then maybe we'll announce it. Hey, Richard, thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate you, man. Well, you know what? That buys another beer, then I will get one. 1 second. All right, I'm back. See, what other hosts on a live chat actually get up till they can go get more beer? I don't know. Does anybody else do that? Do you guys watch a lot of other live feeds and stuff? I don't know. Baron Boy, thanks so much. How much did the 6-figure refit add to the surveyed value? A lot. I don't know if they want me disclosing the value and on it and stuff like that. So I don't think I will, but it's worth a lot of money. Like the survey, I was amazed at how much it was worth. It definitely increased the value, comparatively speaking. Am I still liking my drone even considering the Spark? Yeah, I like the Spark. The Spark is an excellent drone for travel. If you're going to be traveling and you want to bring it with you, man, that's the way to go. If you want something that's going to be based off your boat and sailing around, then maybe go with something a little more robust. And the settings on this thing is pretty bad. Let me see if I can update the. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can change some of these settings while it's en route. Or yeah, I've got it. I can't rescale it. I can up the bit rate, but I don't want. It's already working, so I'm not gonna mess with it. So you only watch out mine. Well, thank you. Appreciate that. What's the beer of the hour, man? I'm a man of simple tastes, beer-wise. I mean, I do have a couple of microbrews I like. But, I mean, that's if I'm going to be hanging out all night like I'm going to be doing tonight, going to a couple parties, I'm not going to drink micro beer just because they're like 5 to 7% alcohol. You know, you drink, I mean, just, you know, whereas this is what, 3.5? I mean, something like that. I know I get to take up straight, but just Miller Lite, you know, whatever. So, buy the boat through chartering, perhaps. No, we'll be working something out. We've been talking about stuff, so we'll work something out. There you go. You've watched Ruby Rose, Rand Sailing, and Doodles live, and they do get up to get beer. Okay, well, good to know. I didn't want to make the only one. So you leave the money on your counter for the beer. Thank you, Mom. Yeah, I did steal that out of them. Well, you bought they had a party here last weekend, and they had 500 beers, and they still have 200 left. So I'm helping them out. They need to They need the space out of their refrigerator, so I'm really helping them. I really am. It's because I love you. Love you, Mom. Yeah, there you go. Bob, do you watch any sailing channels? Yeah, I actually watched. Hey guys, go check them out. They're pretty cool. I watched 5 or 6 episodes of. They've only got 8 videos out right now. Free range sailing. And if you do comment, tell them that the Sailing Doodles sent you there. They don't have a whole lot of subscribers, and their videos don't have a whole lot of views. I think their average video has 5,000 or 8,000 views. But they're an Australian couple, and they're in a tiny boat. I don't even know what it is, like a 30-foot boat, and they're sailing around. And you know, it's amazing. But they're really not. He's like a former professional fisherman or something. Because they fish a lot, and he shows you all the stuff, and they show you how they're preparing all the fish, and they show you the different kinds of coral, and they explain everything. And so it's really cool. You should check them out. So I think it's and when you leave a comment on there, just make sure to say, hey, Sailing Doodles said we should check out your channel. I would really appreciate it. You know, it's kind of nice if I'm going to help out a channel like that. You know, it's kind of nice if they know I was helping them. But they're good guys. So free range sailing, check them out. They're pretty good. Pick up Nike from Untie the Lines. What is that? I don't know what that is. So yeah, so you guys have already seen free range sailing. Yeah, they're pretty cool. They're good. I mean, it's I only a friend of mine. I was over at his house yesterday. We were just kind of hanging out, and we started watching that. So, okay, a lot of you guys have already watched them. Cool. Well, there you go. If you haven't watched them, they're another group to add to your sailing addiction. They're pretty good. Very knowledgeable people there too. So, big difference from drinking grog. Absolutely. Well, you know, hey, this is I don't know, what is this, 3.5%, something like that? I don't know what it is here. But I hear beer in Canada is really expensive. I don't know why. I guess it's hey Todd, thank you so much, man. Man, cheers to you. Happy Halloween to you. Thank you. I appreciate you. So what have you missed? I don't know, just kind of going over a few things here. Leaving Monday, heading to the new boat. Untie the Lines is another YouTube channel. Okay, I will. I'll check it out. Yeah, there you go. Mom's asking for thumbs up. Yeah, you got. Hey, if my mom's asked for the thumbs up, you got to give thumbs up. So appreciate it. But yeah, just so Monday we're gonna be. I am going to fly to. Well, it's Vancouver, change planes, and head to Comox. I already have one of our viewers that's lined up. He's gonna sail with us down to San Francisco over the next couple weeks. So, and if you guys would like a chance to join us, go to sailingdoodles.com, and there's a tab that says Sail With Us. And it kind of explains how you can sail with us. You can also become a patron and get invited for free to join us. You know, if you become a patron, we do a drawing. I'll probably be doing a drawing in the next week and a half, 2 weeks, and inviting you to come down and for free. Otherwise, if you want to sail with us, you can kind of do the crew sharing expenses, which all that covers. That covers all your food and drink on board and all the sailing expenses, the fuel, maintenance, and marina fees and all that stuff like that. How many batteries do I have for my Spark? I have 2. Yeah, I know fingernail. Well, hey, I'm a pirate, you know. So there you go. Oh, Nike is pronounced Nikki. She's German. Perfect English. Okay. Oh, I didn't know. I thought you were talking about like Nike, the shoe company. I didn't know you were talking about Nikki. I don't know. Untie the Lime's channel is White Spot Pirates. Okay, I've heard of them. I've heard of White Spot Pirates. So I didn't know that. But oh, I need more grog. I need more grog. Well, thank you, Todd. I appreciate you. So. But yeah, I've seen White Spot Pirates. Aren't they? Oh gosh, I can't remember. There's something unique about White Spot Pirates. I can't remember what they are. But if you stop in Ocean Iowa Harbor, beer's on you. 40 miles north of San Diego. All right, we might do that. You seem relaxed now. Having plans work out for you seems to have chilled you out some. Thank you. Congrats on having come together for you. It's crazy. You know, it's one of those things. You know, you got to make the best out. That's been my motto from day one of doing this. Is make the best out of your situation. So, you know, when the Ruff Seas was damaged beyond really, in my opinion, repair. I mean, you can repair it, but worth repairing. You know, I was like, what am I going to do now? I was going to use that money as a down payment or part of a payment to buy a new boat, and now I can't do that. And it's like, screw it, let me just go to Thailand for a little while. And then while I'm in Thailand, I meet all this stuff happens. I mean, it's crazy how it works, so I don't know. What are your thoughts on a crude cat charter in the Caribbean? Any do's or do nots, and what is the minimum size if you were to book? Hey, George, thank you so much. Looking forward to your next adventure. Thank you. Cheers to that. But to answer the cat question, hey, Ben, you're out of here. All right, thank you, man. Appreciate you. I'll be talking to you. It depends on how many people you want on the boat, James. You know, I mean, if say you got 6 people or something like that, you can do a 40-foot cat. A 40-foot lagoon, you know, 4 head, you know, it would have 4 bedrooms, 4 heads, or, you know, an Island Spirit to 41. There you go. You know, a 40-footer is just fine. I mean, if you want more than 6 people, you might want to go up to like, you know, they have the 52s and stuff like that. I mean, but they're also a lot more expensive. I think you don't see a whole lot of crude charters on the 40-footers. You see a lot more of the crude charters on a 52-footer. It really depends on how many people you want down there. Okay, that's what it is. White Spot Pirates, single-handed woman doing it. That's crazy. So Nikki is stuck in Panama. I'm sure she'd cross the Pacific with you. I don't even know who she is, but I'll check it out. There you go. I'll check it out. Am I very limited with... Are you very limited in Spark Video with 2 batteries? There's been a time or two I wish I had 3 batteries, but 2 is pretty good, and they charge pretty quick. So if you're able to get back to charge them, they're okay. But a 3 would be nice. 3 would be pretty nice. Am I doing a meet and greet in Seattle? Probably not. We're not going to go to Seattle. It's really, to get to Seattle is kind of out of the way. I mean, we'll see how it goes. If we get trapped by weather, I mean, why not go to Seattle while we're waiting on the weather to clear? You know, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. You want a 50 solo? Man, I'm not doing any more solo sailing. That was awful. Not doing that again. And if you watch that video, you know I hated doing it. So, won't be doing that again. G'day from Melbourne, Australia. All right, what time is it there in Australia? It's got to be, I guess, early morning there. Am I starting to eat a lot of Spam again? No. We might have Spam on the boat just because, I mean, why not have a little bit of Spam? But no. We'll not have Spam on the boat. Chat is wacky. I see what you can't see what you're typing. Really? Huh. I don't know. Maybe try hit refresh. Sometimes you hit refresh on that. White Spots is a single girl, Nikki. She bought an aluminum boat, sight unseen, that she was in shelter in Panama, traveled from Germany to the boat and started resurrecting it. Wow, that's crazy. Man, good for her. That's an adventurous girl. I mean, you know, for a guy to do that's one thing, but for a girl, I mean, that's a very adventurous spirit. Way to go. Good for her. You saw how they make bacon Spam? No, really? Who am I? Stealthy Gamer, who am I? I am Captain Jack Sparrow. I'm not really in character. I need to watch a couple of his videos or something, or movies before I go out. But, you know, how do you keep us all updated while crossing the Pacific via Wi-Fi via sat phone? Okay, so once we get once we start crossing the Pacific, yeah, I mean, I'm not going to be able to upload. I'm not going to be able to update as we go. If you're a patron, you can live track our, I don't have it up again yet, but I will. If you're a patron, and you can even track us now if you're a patron, but you get access to our tracking thing, so you can actually track us. It says where we went, how long, how fast we're going, and it gives us our track, and you can follow that. So the patrons will be able to track us live on that, but as far as like updating videos and pictures, won't be able to do that. So, which camera did I get again? It's the Lumix GX8. It's a Panasonic Lumix GX8. I love it. It's awesome. Liar, what are you talking about? I know I'm not actually Captain Jack Sparrow. I am a sailor though that does a vlog on YouTube. So thank you for watching, Stealthy Gamer. If you want to go back and watch some of our videos, basically I put a video out every week, it's our adventures as we travel around the world on a sailboat. We're getting a new sailboat, headed to it on Monday. Silas, thanks so much. Hi, Captain Jack. This will be the day you remembered you almost caught Captain Jack. But why the rum? So anyway, you can watch our adventures on YouTube as we sail. We got a new boat. We'll be sailing down there. We're adding a new crew member. She's gorgeous, and she's really a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to sailing with her. And there you go. Is the Beneteau on Vancouver Island? No, it is in Comox. So it's actually about 80 miles to the northwest of Vancouver. So I don't know what island that technically is, but Comox is. There we go. Does it shoot at 1080p at 120 frames per second? I don't know about 120 frames per second. I know it does. It does 4K, but I think it's only 30 frames per second at 4K. But it'll do 1080p at 60 frames. I know. So I don't know. Video is going to be longer now. We'll see how it goes. I mean, the last one I put out was like 25 minutes. What do you guys think? I mean, my average video lately has been about 15, 16 minutes. The last one was about 25, 26 minutes. I don't know. I mean, Delos definitely does really long videos. Theirs are 30 minutes on average, I think. La Vagabonds are a lot shorter. They're 13, 14 minutes on average. We've been more like 15, 16 minutes on average, although I've done a few. Okay, Comox is on Vancouver Island. Okay, I couldn't remember which island it was, but yeah. So it's up in Comox, actually. Does this boat need work? No, it does not need any work. There you go. Yeah, the Spark, okay, Declan's saying the Spark is 1080p. That's true. So unlike, a lot of the drones that are 4K these days, the Spark is only 1080p. But the reason that's okay with me is because I only upload in 1080p anyway. Because trying to upload, okay, my last video I uploaded was 1.5 gigabytes. And that was at 1080p at 50 frames per second. If I did 4K, we're talking 3, 4, 5 gigabytes to upload. And I mean, I just don't have that kind of bandwidth for these places I go. So 15 to 20 is good plus live feeds. You like the 12. Okay. Hey. There you go. I mean, I think 15 to 20 is about a good rate there. 30 minutes at least. We might do some that are occasionally that long, but really a lot of that depends on how much content we have for that week, like this last video was 26 minutes because I had a lot of content to put in there because, I'm trying to finish all the content so I can put the new content that I'm starting next week. So there you go. Mavic Pro is 4K. Yeah, I'll be buying a new drone next month probably. We'll see how it goes. Hi everyone. Video length should vary depending on the material, the mix of themes. Keep it interesting. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. Good mix, short and long videos works well. There you go. Thank you. I appreciate that. I always like getting good feedback from you guys. So, 20 to 25 minute videos are perfect. Yeah, it's easier to come up with. I've been learning as I go on this. I have zero film background or production background, so I've learned as I went on this. And lately, I've been trying a lot of new things. And it's a lot of people have been pretty positive on the content. I think it's weird. Like the comments have been overwhelmingly positive as far as like production value and quality of the video. And they're like, "This is my favorite video yet," and all that. All the views are down because sex sells, and without a girl on the boat, you know, or in there for a while, wasn't even on a boat. So, you know, that's just one thing you got to keep in mind, you know, and you know, because okay, you could have the best video in the world, but if it's me standing there with an elephant versus a girl in a bikini standing there with an elephant, which one do you think more people are going to click on? And my viewership is 95% men. So, you know, you do the math on that one. Are you going to wear your costume on the boat? I'm going to bring it with me. So there you go. What frame rate did you use for the last video? I think it's at 50 frames per second. I think it was 50 frames per second. I'd have to look. 20 minutes more or less standard. There you go. Thank you. George says your vids are great, Bob. They get better every time. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm learning and as I go, and it is a learning process for sure. So, you do a good job with your videos. Thank you. I appreciate it, guys. I really appreciate that. Thanks so much. Yeah, learning something new. Yeah, hey, if I learn something new, I try to show you guys what I learned. So there you go. Michelle, what was the story with the elephant? Why wasn't it with its herd? It had a whole, like, I walked by there. I didn't go into their thing, but they had like a little area where they were all there. So without the girls, you need better boats. Never heard of boat porn. Yeah, I know what you mean. So yeah, you're right. Well, hey, this boat is, I'm looking forward to it. So probably just because of timing, Laura may or may not be in the next video, just because she doesn't arrive until Thursday night, and there may be a little bit of weirdness trying to get her on the boat in time, and then I'll be putting out a video Friday. So I don't know. We'll see. The gimbal helps out with image stabilization. Oh, it's amazing. I can't imagine. I don't know why I didn't do that in the beginning. JBR, Captain, sorry, mate, watching the girls and the elephant. Yeah, exactly. Are you considering a new drone? The Mavic Pro folds up real small, it's portable. Yeah, I might go with that, but I'll probably more likely do the Mavic 4, just because it has big landing gear, makes it easy to grab from the boat. Are the dogs dressed up for Halloween? No. I was going to shave them into lions, but I never got around to doing it. Boat porn is the best. There you go. Okay, thank you. If you're considering a new, got that. Keep the videos real, and you have been doing great editing. Thank you, man. Thank you, Weekend Nightingale. Thank you. About vid quality, go back and look at early Sailing Doodles vids and look at the last ones. Not only equipment but technique. Oh yeah, I hate watching my older videos. Like I won't watch them just because I watched that and I'm like, oh my god, it was so shaky. Or what was I thinking doing that? And I don't know. So. Wear the costume and when I costume your crater. That's a great idea. I will do that. That's a note. Bust out another 1,000. You're right on that. You mean the Phantom 4? Yeah, I do mean the Phantom 4 Declan when I was talking about with the drones. They're a lot less expensive these days. I don't even know how much they are. I mean, you can get the Mavic Pro for like $1,000. They used to be like $1,400-$1,500. So the Phantom the Phantom 4, I don't even know how much they are. But the reason I like that one is because it's got landing gear. And so there you go. So is Laura arriving in a bikini? Probably not. It's going to be cold. So, you know, hey, I'll get her south as soon as I can. Get her in a bikini. Actually, we need, so if there's any clothing manufacturer, she wasn't planned, you know, this was not kind of really planned. So most of her like bikinis and stuff like that are back in the Caribbean. So we might get them shipped here or something. So. Don't base your decision on landing gear. If I was on a boat, I'd be hand catching it. Well, no. What I'm saying is I don't want landing gear to land it on the boat. I like the landing gear so that I can grab it. Because the Mavic Pro, there's not landing. It has little things that stick down, but it doesn't have like something you can grab. Whereas the Phantom 4 has these big landing gear where you can grab onto it. And so what I would do with my old drone is I would hover it right above me. I'd grab a landing gear and turn it off, and then there you go. Well, the Mavic, I mean, you got to stick your hand up in there and try to catch it like that. And it's actually got these sensors that, I don't know, it's kind of weird. So, good vid with the elephant, but you looked very wary at times. Mind you, elephant. Well, yeah, I mean, it's a big old elephant, man. He steps on your foot, you could have some problems. If I come knocking at the door and I'm wearing this costume, you're going to be calling the cops. Well, what if it's Halloween and I'm, you know, trick-or-treating? I don't know. Pretty good. Thank you. Hope you're. There you go. Let's see here. How far behind do you think Do you think your videos will be early on literally 0? Like, if I'm probably putting out a video Friday of next week, I will literally have finished editing it that day, and the footage will be from yesterday. So for the video that is coming out at the end of next week, I have not even started filming it yet. So I'm not ahead at all. You know, eventually I'd like to get 3 or 4 weeks ahead, just so that when I do a long passage, I still have content that I can have scheduled to come out. So the Phantom 4, the best buy, or some $500 or $700. Yeah, exactly. DJI drones, you can't fly them within 5 square miles of an airport. Yeah, I think you can bypass that. Honestly, I mean, it's just a patch you put in there and you can fix it. But I think it's 3 miles, isn't it? What is your best editing advice? Do loose edits at first. Okay, so like I'll edit a whole video, and I'll leave a couple seconds on you know, if I'm editing and like I got a scene here I want, I'll put 2 seconds extra on this side and 2 seconds extra on this side, because you never know. You might want to change a little bit, or because then what I do is I edit all the videos together, and then I put music to it. Okay, and then I'll go back, and this is one of the things I've just started doing. So like if you maybe noticed in the last 3 or 4 videos, maybe it matches up a little better. So I'll have you know, the whole video set up, ready to go, just the video part edited, and then I'll put music to it, and then I'll go back and I'll listen to the music as it plays, and then if this scene makes more sense to cut it a second or 2 earlier than I have it cut, then I just cut it, you know, and it matches up with the music or whatever. And then I go back and do the voiceovers. So, I mean, it's a multi-step process. So like what I do is I have all my videos that I think I want to use, and I'll go through and I'll kind of order those, like, okay, this video has nothing on it, it's garbage, get rid of it. And then I'll figure out which ones I kind of want to use. Then I'll piece them all together. You know, and that's probably the longest part, is piecing all those together in the right order and everything, and getting them all out, and then cutting them in a rough cut. And then I add music, which takes more, because then I got to find the right music for everything too. You know, I have to, like, you know, I can't put like really fast tempo stuff with like more of a somber mood, you know, or whatever. So then I got to go cut everything up according to the music, especially if it's drone footage. Like, then I got to like really cut that to the music, and then I got to go back and voice over, and then I got to put all the text on there and everything like that. So it's a lot of work. Just don't make the music louder. Yeah, I keep the volume pretty low on there, I think. I hope so. They have a waterproof version of the Phantom 4? I didn't know that. I'll check that out. Can you do software fades and dissolves? Yeah. I use them sometimes. It really just depends on what I'm doing. What are the satellite costs on the Pacific? I don't know, honestly. Expensive. You know, I think voice calls are something like $1.50, $2 a minute. If you want data, forget about it. I mean, a data is super expensive. You know, you can get, like, you used to be able to get an unlimited plan for like $5,000 or $7,000 a month. I don't know if you can anymore. All right, you're gonna want video editing lessons on our Patches the Marquises. All right, sounds good. Yeah, hey, you never know. So send Nikki a message. That'd be cool. I have to check her stuff out. I haven't watched any of her stuff really. I've heard about it, but I haven't really watched too much of it. So Rick Moore has 19 drones and sells them for a supplier. Yeah, I'm sure he's got a lot of drones. Absolutely. Is there a gimbal that you would recommend that is good, that you'd be more reasonably priced than the one I purchased? Honestly, I don't know. I mean, this is the only first gimbal I had, so I mean, it was like I ended up paying $700 for it. So, let's see here. Music for videos. Are you interested in some guitar recording for your bids? Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And that's one thing. Yes, sure. I mean, I've worked with. There's been a couple bands in the past that I've kind of worked with and used some of their stuff. So that'd be great. Iridium Go for weather and email. Well, I don't have Iridium Go. I have in InReach, and it'll do text, and then I'm gonna have people send me weather every day. So, yeah, Dale, let's use a Spot. I have an InReach. It's very similar to Spot. Hey, Bob, we're the nicest people you met while sailing. Ooh. Man, there's a lot of nice people in Thailand. I gotta say, I want to say in the Bahamas at Black Point. Those people were awesome, super helpful people, just really friendly. Black Point in the Bahamas, awesome people. So, you messaged Nikki and told her to arrive in a bikini. There you go. What software are you currently using for editing? How steep is the learning curve? It's not too bad with the stuff I use mostly. I use Filmora's Wondershare or Wondershare's Filmora, and it's not expensive. It's like $50 or $60 for a year, and it's really easy to use, intuitive. It doesn't do a lot of stuff compared to like Adobe Premiere Pro, but it does okay. What software are you currently using? Oh, I got that one. Buy cheap, buy often. Yeah, for drones. Yeah, I agree with that. Bring an acoustic guitar, leave it on the boat for everyone. Actually, I was planning to do that for sure. And I want to learn how to play too. I mean, I can play a little bit, but I would like to learn how to play more. So I will be buying a guitar to keep on the boat for sure. Keep with enjoying cruising and quit trying to make perfect movies. Keep it real with what we experience and all those sitting at home. Possibly we'll get out on the water. Yeah, I mean, that's the plan. Yeah, absolutely. But I mean, I'd still like to make the best videos I can. So absolutely. I try to keep it real and you know, we don't ever... Nothing is staged on our videos. Like, you know, we don't plan what we're going to say ahead or anything like that. Even the voiceovers. I mean, literally, I think of it right then. You can probably tell when I screw up sometimes. So, there you go. Rick Moore and Distant Shores of the Granddads of Sailing Vids. Yeah, I agree. So, where's the parrot and the patch? I know I need to get one, so... all right. Are the gimbal motors the one I have? Do the gimbal motors make noise? The one I have, no. It's a crane gimbal. Can't hear it at all. It's super quiet. I love it. It's a great thing to do. Ask viewers if you should give a discount to women sailors. You know, I can't really do that. I mean, that just wouldn't be ethical. So, how are the pups? The pups are good. So, I got one. You can have, don't buy one. All right. Oh, what, the guitar? Yeah, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But if you join in San Diego, I don't know. If I find a good deal on one I get beforehand, we'll see how it goes. But maybe so. Iridium Go, unlimited, $129 a month, includes 200 voice minutes and unlimited data and SMS. Iridium Go, you get, yeah, that can't be right. $129 a month includes 200 voice minutes, unlimited data and SMS. Unlimited data? It seems... It's got to be really slow, though, right? I mean, it's extremely slow. I mean, you couldn't upload a video with it, but, I mean, you could maybe get weather. I don't know. I'll look into that. That'd be kind of cool to have, but I don't know. That seems pretty expensive. I guess I'm a real Doodles fan. You planned the tour with the boat with Meg. I know. Well, we did plan it. Okay, we planned the boat tour. We talked about it, but we didn't rehearse it. Like, literally... That clip when we were doing the boat tour with Megan, that clip was our first and only clip we did on it. First try, not rehearsed. We talked about it. We're like, okay, you're gonna go here, you're gonna go here, you're gonna do this and this and this, and then we filmed it. We did it. That's as close to like staging as we do. Iridium Go slow as data. Yeah, it's slow. Yeah, I know that. Sorry, some of these are great for weather. Yeah, I'm going to check into that. I'll look into that. All right, guys, I'm about to wrap this one up. I'm going to go, I got a couple of Halloween parties to go to. So cheers to you guys. You know, where's the rum and all that stuff. And happy Halloween. Hope you get lots of, you know, candy for the kids and yourself and all that. And if you want to check out sailingdoodles.com, we still got the t-shirts for sale. They're exclusive. So if you haven't bought one, well, I mean, we might do another sale again in the future, but for right now, the sale cuts off, I think, November 2nd or 3rd, and then they'll start shipping a few days after that. So if you want a t-shirt, you go to sailingdoodles.com, and there's a thing that says swag. And then if you want to sail with us, go to sailingdoodles.com. There's a tab that says sail with us. So do that. And I want to thank the guys at Brian was timed out again. Good. And I want to thank the guys at Gulf Charters Thailand. And so if you're thinking about going to sailing school or if you want to charter a boat, check them out. GulfChartersThailand.com. I mean, they made this whole thing happen, so I can't thank them much. So check them out. And I was amazed how good the price. So Brian, the guy that just got blocked for a minute there, he looked up. He's actually he's wanting to charter with them in a couple of years or next year. It was amazing. Like that lagoon. Am I locked up? No, it's okay. That Lagoon 440. Why am I frozen? That's great. Hang on. What's going on here? Oh no, it's my computer that's locked out. That's great. Freaking Windows-based computers. There we go. I was amazed by how inexpensive it was to charter one of the boats there. I think that Lagoon 400 that I was on, I think it's chartering for like $4,400 a week. So pretty crazy. So go check that out. Sailing it's DoodlesChartersThailand.com. Check out the gear, the best AFI gimbal on sale now for $119. That sounds pretty cheap for a professional gimbal. I don't know if I'd buy one that cheap. Anyway. All right, guys. You're not locked up to us. Okay, it looked locked up to me. I don't know. But all right, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. The next one will be maybe Monday evening from the new boat. So I'll take you on a tour of the new boat next Monday. So be sure to tune in. And thank you guys. And guys, just when you do watch a video of ours or anybody's really, if you want to support them on YouTube, if you do watch a video, just click thumbs up on there. It really helps out because the more thumbs up that are on a video, the better YouTube promotes it. So thanks so much, guys. And we will talk to you Monday probably. Happy Halloween to you.